So here's a comment. It's not a question, but it's a nice comment to hear. So Pam Vojtas, I hope I said that wrong, right, Pam? If I mispronounced it, I do apologize. She has a dog named Charlie, who's a 22-pound terrier mix, and he had back-to-back traditional CCL surgeries at 8 years. So I assume by traditional, you're referring either an extracapsular or an over and under, as how I recommended in my articles. And she said she did that after some great advice from some top agility folks. We did lots of rehab and still do lots of maintenance. He just turned 10 and he's running faster than ever. And that's the story that I hear when we kind of sit down and talk with our clients, as I mentioned in the article. I just want to mention with that what I'll do with my clients is I'll sit down and really get them to pin down whether they think they can do rehab or not. Because the key between going with a TPLO or going with the success of a TPLO or going with a more traditional, like an over and under, a Patsama. The surgeon that I go to, he will do an over and under for me, and then we add a tightrope to it, and we've had quite a bit of success with those. He will actually, he'll talk to the clients because he likes the TPLO as well, but he does these for me because he's a thinking person as well. But what I'll do is I'll ask them how much time they can commit to the rehab. And if someone cannot commit to the rehab, I'll tell them to do a TPLO. But I really make sure they understand the potential for complications and what's going to happen down the road, and the fact that in all likelihood you're going to blow the other side within a short period of time. So it's really nice, Pam, to hear that your dog Charlie has done really well. He is a smaller dog, so that sometimes can be a little easier on the smaller dogs. But we've had larger dogs too be very successful if they're managed well post-operatively. And what I tell my clients is that with a TPLO, you're going to have a quicker recovery, but greater chance of long-term degeneration. If you do a more traditional, like an over and under, then I tell people you're going to have more work initially, and it's going to take a lot more effort initially, but long-term you're going to have a better outcome. Another comment just on that I just found out, I was in Amsterdam recently in the Netherlands, and I was speaking to some veterinarians, and I asked them how they repair CCL deficiencies there. Hardly anyone does a TPLO over there, except at the veterinary schools. Almost everybody in practice will do a more quote-unquote traditional, conventional repair versus a TPLO, and I thought that was very interesting. So, Pam, thanks for your comments. I really appreciate it.